Hello everyone, I have some bad news. Since the Thunder Gods hate me, I have recently encountered a thunderstorm that destroyed not one, but two sessions of recording of Knights of the Old Republic. So, as a consequence, I will have to summarize the events that took place, zero punctuation style. So the first thing we did was break into the highly guarded Sith base, and inside we found this giant mecha robot thing that we destroyed and got the terrorist launch codes. On my way back, I fought Starkiller and got my first dark side points, which is good because I'm trying to give a balanced feel to this Let's Play, and so far I'm really not doing that good of a job. Anyway, we took the terrorist launch codes to Canderous, and he took us to see Davik Kang, the big crime lord that we've all been hearing about. And so we found out that Kalo Nord was also staying with Davik, that weird bounty hunter guy. So Davik showed us around, he showed us his ship, the Ebon Hawk, and then I got a massage from his slaves. And then Canderous suggested that we steal the Ebon Hawk. We got to the hangar, and so were Davik and Kalo. So we had to fight them. We killed Davik pretty quick, and then Kalo was like, hey, I'm going to blow up this whole hangar. But then the Sith blew up the hangar instead, and then we all got away on the Ebon Hawk. The Sith started bombing terrorists, and we got away just in time right before the entire planet was razed. And then we went to Dantooine, not Tatooine, Dantooine. And I had a dream about this weird temple that had some sort of Stargate in it. Anyway, we got to the Jedi Council, and I started learning how to be a Jedi, because apparently I can be a Jedi. So I had to learn the Jedi Code, which is there is no emotion, there is peace, there is no ignorance, there is knowledge, there's no passion, there is serenity, there is no chaos, there is harmony, there is no death, there is only the Force. And then I got a lightsaber. So anyway, the Jedi Council was like, hey, there's this grove that's been tainted, and you need to go fix it. But watch out for wolves and Mandalorians. Then I went outside and talked to one of the settlers in Tatooine, and the settler was like, hey, watch out for wolves and Mandalorians. Anyways, on my way to fixing the grove, I solved a murder scene, and I convinced a droid to not commit suicide. And I ran into a bunch of wolves and Mandalorians. Big surprise. Anyway, I got to the grove, and there's this Catwoman there who was like doing dark side things. But she wasn't like a hot Catwoman, she was like the Catwoman from Skyrim. Anyways, we fought her for a little bit, and then we convinced her to come back to the light side, and we fixed the dark side thing. And so we went back and talked to the settler, and the settler was like, hey, now that you've killed some of the Mandalorians, the Mandalorian leader is going to show up, so good luck with that. Then we went back to the Jedi Council, and an old man burst into the courtroom and told us to fix all of his problems. And the Jedi Council was like, okay, go fix his problems. But when you're done with that, go visit that Stargate thing you were talking about. So this should be fun. Also, that entire PowerPoint was a lot funnier than the actual footage, which is kind of sad. Irregardless of my crazy computer antics, I will continue now from where I left off. And yes, I did just say irregardless just to tick off those people who know that's not actually a word. So yeah, this is Dantooine. That is the crazy Catwoman. Let's see what she has to say.
I do not know what the council has in store for me, but I will trust in the
Oh, that chick behind her is
in the way of the Jedi
douchebag.
to help me through whatever is to come.
The chick that's trying to get in my face right now, yeah. But Leia, she was like, she got angry at me for not wearing Jedi robes before I was a Jedi. And I'm like, come on, woman, give me a break. Alright, we're going to actually change out Canderous with mission. And that may or may not be because I know something will happen if I come out here with mission. Bastla, still, mission, I'll just be a ladies' man. Ignoring the fact that mission is 14 years old. Oh, what?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's
Her lips aren't even moving.
gone.
It's like some bad anime dub. I suck at sympathy, that's what I would say.
I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time.
Yep. Deal with
Look,
it.
I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right?
Right.
The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me.
Okay.
I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
It would sure suck if this planet got just destroyed. Okay, what just happened was not what I thought would happen. So, first we're gonna level her up.
Yeah?
Sure. Sounds good. Alright. Do you have anything else you'd like to say? Anything to declare?
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Let's talk about your brother.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before.
That's alright.
It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up. My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on terrorists.
Sure,
We
Griff
got by
sucked,
okay,
but overall it
until
was
Lena came
okay.
and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he
Got a
worked.
little Gatsby going on. It's funny because Gatsby was a... Well, I won't
I'm
spoil
not gonna
anything.
pretend Griff wasn't a hustler and a
What?
con artist, but that doesn't mean you can just insult him. He did what he did to look out for me. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
Yeah, I guess she's a pretty horrible person.
I saw Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina
Busty.
rat. She used Griff and took away the only family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
I hope he's not locked up somewhere in some prison. Which sounds like that's probably where he is.
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taurus, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. And part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope.
Okay, have it your way.
Hey, you have anything to say?
Hey there. Don't worry. I
Okay.
won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what
Generally, every 1 or 2
Let's
levels,
just
they'll
get
just
back to
open
the
up one of
task
those
at hand.
conversations, so
Is there
that's why I'm
anything else
asking
I
her,
can help
because
you
we just
with?
leveled up like 5 times there.
Okay.
Also, Bastila hates me, I learned that from our conversations.
How can I help?
Give me something to say. Okay. You have nothing to say. Alright, well, that's not really what I was expecting when I brought Mission out here, so 1 second. Whoa.
Mission.
It's me, Lena.
Oh,
remember?
what a crazy,
I was dating
random,
your brother
unexpected,
back
and
on
unplanned
terrace.
happenstance.
Lena? What are you doing here? Where's Griff? I'm just passing through.
Why does she have no
Griff and I broke up a
pupils?
few months after we left
She looks like a
Paris
demon.
together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Mission, but he's bad news. Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat. Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off.
Fight, fight, fight.
Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way? Yeah, I know how she feels. Griff can be pretty frustrating. I guess that's why Mission didn't want to come with us when we left Terrace. You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind. Is that what the Hut Spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Tatooine. Just another one of his lies. No, you're the one who's lying.
Hey,
Griff
we are trying to have a conversation here,
He
bro.
wouldn't try to leave me behind.
Middle ground.
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned you. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out.
Yeah, let's try to find him. Unless he's dead.
Still on Tatooine, as far as I know. Not that I really care anymore. And if Mission was smart, she'd forget about that no-good con artist. But Griff is my brother. I just can't pretend he doesn't exist. If he was here to defend himself, Lena wouldn't be saying all this bad stuff about him.
Yeah, Griff sounds like a pretty smooth
Hey,
talker.
if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard, he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Tatooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever. Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker. I guess that's my cue to leave then.
Yep.
I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
Well, I'm so glad that that complete coincidence happened where we talked to Lena, and I was not expecting that to happen. Alrighty, so side quests. There's frickin' Griff, but we can't really do anything with him yet. Our storyline guys. I don't know how to complete this thing. Maybe I just have to explore David Hawk, I guess. This was the Mandalorian leader I was talking about. This is the Stargate thing I was talking about. This is the old man I was talking about. So let's go here. I didn't even really get what was happening. Oh yeah, his son was kidnapped. Okay, so we are going to go check that out. I mean, that last sentence said only check it out if it's not going to belay you from your quest, but this is an RPG. What do you expect me to do? These are the settlers I was talking about. This Jimmy Rustler is the one that keeps telling me to kill all the Mandalorians. Also, there are freaking manta rays that just fly in the background, and they really get on my nerves. Don't ask me why, they just do. It's like I'm playing Robot Unicorn or something. Okay, so here are the Matalis. I don't know which grounds I'm supposed to go to first. We'll find out. So I've already explored all these areas. I've killed a bunch of wolves. I think there were Mandalorians here, and I already killed them all. So we'll check the equipment pack, make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, got that. I think the house is this way. I already explored every place.
Awesome. Go away, Manta Ray. You see what I mean? They're just distracting. Oh, there's another one on the left somewhere. No, it's just one. Hey man, I'm here to talk about stuff about people. Can I come in?
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate? You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Matali wishes to speak with you. I will inform him that you are here. Remain at this location until he arrives.
Will do. This guy likes his droids. I have a feeling none of you are Alan Matali.
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored.
Yeah, this
Though
is
I
the
think your
first
time
you
would be better spent interrogating the Sandrels as to the whereabouts of my son Shen. Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine to escape the crush of humanity on the core world.
This sounds like it has nothing
Soon after
to do
we
with
settled
okay,
here, the Sandrels arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since.
What's that supposed to mean?
The injustices the Sandrels have committed against the Matalis are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandrel droids trespassing on my land.
Wow, that's pretty intense. That's really a good reason to accuse them of kidnapping your son. What happened?
My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived. I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps? Destruction of my property? Maybe a simple spy mission. I wasn't about to find out. It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandrel clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droid.
What is this, an allegory for the Cold War? I'll go talk to him.
The only resolution possible is the immediate return of my son. Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandrels.
Sounds good.
I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
Yeah, I get you're upset. Shut up.
Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including raising the entire Sandrel estate.
Or you could just
Until
knock
you find Shen,
and
Jedi,
ask.
we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
Fair enough. Alright, which way to Sandrels? You said path south, so I'm going that way. By the way, here's my lightsaber. It's, right now it's yellow because it's apparently, they gave me like a Jung personality test thingy. And they were like, hey, you should have a yellow crystal. But there were those crystal caves that I told you about with the Cloverfield monsters. And they had different color crystals, so I'll probably change it to blue or green, depending on how I feel. I might go double-handed. Crow, that's not the right place. I might do double-handed. I know what I'll do. I have another Star Wars game called Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, which I will be playing after I complete this game. I know in that game I'll definitely have one blue lightsaber, one green lightsaber, because that's an option. I might do that here as well, because it looks freaking BA. Go away, Manta Ray. So that's my plan for that. Yellow's pretty cool, but I mean, we already have Fast Law, so I don't really need another yellow lightsaber. It's kind of boring.